It's your boy Gooner in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, today's video is special because you might be wondering why am I wearing the flag. I think the only reason why I'm doing that because due to certain circumstances, actually one of the sides of the flag's strings got broken, and I'm really disappointed with the way it happened. But to be true to you guys, I think I had to include something about Arsenal because I've been doing that since the past 2-3 months. So I don't think so. I felt really odd to not include this flag on this video. I think creating videos without this flag really doesn't make sense to me now. So I think I had to do that. At least it just happened right before shooting. So I think, yeah, it was a really bad mishap. But nonetheless, we are there with the video. Yeah, we are there with the flag as well. So that's what more important. Well, today I've got you news about it's ranging between Aubameyang and the performances of Henrik Mkhitaryan and Sead Kolasinac in their respective games. Not only that, Arsenal fans are booing Socrates. Why? There are mixed feelings about Kolasinac's performance. Most importantly, I've got news for you guys about the injuries of certain stars of Arsenal playing 11. So stay tuned and be with me till the end of this video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the first news on your way. Yeah, Aubameyang was in Monza to support Lewis Hamilton. Yes, it was an F1 a competition where Aubameyang actually visited, and on being asked if it's Arsenal's successful year or not, Aubameyang had this to say: yeah, hopefully, before giggling and grinning at the reporter. Well, we all know Aubameyang is very notorious, ladies and gentlemen. We all know that who's the big notorious in boxing, but if anyone is the biggest notorious player for Arsenal, there's only one guy I could name, and that's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang being hopeful for all the Arsenal fans. Well, number one news was about Aubameyang. Number two, Arsenal have a buyback clause on a player, then that is Kelechi Nakali. Well, he has recently joined. I had told you. Well, he has recently, on a permanent joined SD Huesca, who has been relegated, and now they play in the second tier of La Liga. Well, Spanish division, and Kelechi really loves Arsenal, and he dreams Arsenal is his dream club. But we all know what happened with Jeffrey in Adelaide, and guys with the likes like Kelechi, they could not make it through the ranks into the main team. And obviously, everyone dreams of playing for Arsenal, but you also know the squad length, and you also know only 11 players can make it at the end, and for regular football minutes, you have to sacrifice your dreams, actually, as a footballer. It's really hard. It's really hard at moments. Moving on. Well, this is the news coming from AFTV. AFTV regular Heavy D wants Jose Mourinho to replace Unai Emery. Ladies and gentlemen, he wants Jose Mourinho to be Arsenal's next manager, and he wants Unai Emery to be sacked because he believes that Unai Emery is somewhat like a Claudio Ranieri. Yeah, and he would want some dynamism. He would want that. He does not think Emery is good enough. Yeah, and Mourinho is a guy who takes no shit. So he would want somebody who's taking no shit. I just have one point to tell on this. My friend, he knew that he did. I think if you're calling Unai Emery as Claudio Ranieri, and who's changing lots of formations, changing the lineup, not giving a certain amount of players the exact game time. True. Not only that. I think that does not mean Jose Mourinho does not do that. That's first thing. The second thing that I'd like to say to you that Unai Emery has trimmed the dead wood. After just 1 year, we have already thrown away a lot of players. A lot of players who were just leeching the wage bill. So he marked those players. He told his management, get rid of them, and we did. We raised somewhere around 50 million by selling those players. We've got certain French players still sucking on them wages. You think, and Jose Mourinho could not convince the Manchester United hierarchy to get his desired players. I mean, come on. I'm not mocking Jose Mourinho. I'm not saying that Jose Mourinho should not come to Arsenal. I welcome. But I think if you're mocking Unai Emery, saying that he's a Claudio Ranieri guy, then that means in one aspect Unai Emery can definitely win the Premier League. Moving on. Xhaka reportedly set to miss on October games. Ladies and gentlemen, Granit Xhaka is going to miss his October games for Arsenal. Why? Because he prepares for fatherhood. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Shaka is pregnant, and on October, Shaka will be a father. And not only this, I think there is some very important injury news on injury update. It is coming away from the international break. Granit Xhaka has had an Achilles injury, and Lucas Torreira has taken a knock in that game that he played. And that both of those injuries will be assessed after picking up injuries while representing their respective national teams. And Ben Dinnery with that update. And obviously, I think I'll update to you guys what happened after this report, what happened after the assessment, and how exactly will their national games and definitely Arsenal games will go forward from here. Moving on. Greece played against Liechtenstein, ladies and gentlemen, but there was a catch. Greece actually drew the game 1-1. They were leading 1-0, but later during the game, Liechtenstein actually equalized, and all the Arsenal fans were keen to see that it was, I think, the Greek captain, who is also supposedly plays for Arsenal, Socrates, was error prone. Yes, it was his error that led to the goal. And I think days before, Liechtenstein lost to Israel 2-1, and they drew to Greece, and it is a really hard battle for Greece to play the Euros to 2020 now. So all fans were seriously furious with the way Socrates played. They all want Socrates to be dropped from Arsenal's regular 11. Yes, they all want Socrates to go get the F out once Rob Holding or Arsenal getting some reinforcements in that centre-back position. They do not want to see Socrates again. Moving on, Armenia also played against Bosnia and Herzegovina. Ladies and gentlemen, Armenia won that game 4-2, and you'd be surprised. I mean, for Armenia, there was one guy named Henrik Mkhitaryan who used to play for Arsenal and is now playing for Roma on loan. Scored 2 goals and he gave 1 assist, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, 2 goals and 1 assist. It's like everyone is thinking that why do they don't not play like that for Arsenal? Yeah. Not only this, Sead Kolasinac also played against Henrik Mkhitaryan. It was like Arsenal versus Arsenal in respective positions. Sead Kolasinac had 1 assist, and all the Arsenal fans also pointed out Sead Kolasinac's positive and the negative aspect. They said that his crossing was lit. He set up Edin Dzeko's goal. It was really great, but defensively he left out so much of space. To which I think Armenia, not only Armenia, whoever internationally, all the teams know the defensive errors of Sead Kolasinac. It is always a burden on the back line when Sead Kolasinac plays. Moving on, I'm about to give you certain updates about certain Arsenal stars, when and exactly how exactly they are progressing with their injury. Hector Bellerin is progressing well in his recovery, ladies and gentlemen. Full training this month. We expect him to come to full training. September is going to be a make or break deal, and this whole month they will be eased out, and only then they will be given their rightful spots in the 11. Moving on, Alexander Lacazette, we all saw what happened during the Tottenham game. He took a knock. Something was wrong with his hamstring. He was pointing out to his leg, and he asked for a substitution in the 64 to 65 minutes. I think 62nd minute. He asked for a substitution, and in the Tottenham game, it turns out that it was just cramps. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, nothing to worry about. It was just cramps and hamstring cramps, and he had a lot of problem. Moving on, Rob Holding, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Rob Holding is back to full training, and he's ready to go for Arsenal. For under 23s, he's got a very great, comfortable game, the way he's played, and he's also ready to play for Arsenal again. He's just itching because that's what they love. I think these are the players who would love to play for Arsenal in that jersey as soon as possible in this season of the Premier League. So these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed, liked, and whatever feelings came through your mind while watching this video. All the news that I had put forth in front of you. I hope you guys appreciate the fact that Arsenal stars are doing really good, at least in the international games. We all expect them to turn up when they play for us against Watford and the upcoming games in the Carabao Cup as well. Well, without any further ado, I'll say my goodbyes to you guys. I'll see you in my next video, and make sure be a part of this community by subscribing to the channel, hitting that bell icon so you get notifications whenever we post a video on YouTube. We come up daily. To all the Arsenal fans, please comment and share the link of this video. There's a share button. You can always share the link of this video with your friends so that they come to know that there is a great channel coming from India, right away from India, providing the information that all the Arsenal fans can get at their fingertips and at a single place. I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.